Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 9 of the March daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what message we get. I'll be taking the first card from the Ostara Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And we have the Knight of Swords. Time for action. Time for action. Putting plans, putting our ideas into action. That's what I always get with this card. And that's quite appropriate. We've been thinking about things, getting the concepts. We've been talking about getting creative and connecting with creative energy. We've also, let's get this out of the way, we've also been talking about taking our time, not rushing things. And I think that still stands. And sometimes the Knight of Swords can be prone, potentially, to go charging ahead, into battle with his sword brandished and his horse galloping, etc. He, along with the Knight of Wands, are the two knights that really charge forward, whereas the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Coins or Pentacles are more, they go at a steadier pace. They don't rush forward. They're still on a quest, on a mission. They're still active, but they don't go charging ahead like these do. And the King of Swords can, if he's not careful, sometimes be a bit impatient, a bit impetuous, and go charging ahead, and could sometimes get himself into trouble for doing so. But as long as he knows how to keep that in check, he can still go forward with determination, with eagerness, with courage, with with his focus set on the task at hand and what comes before him, and he is ready and he's eager, but if he's wise, he doesn't let that eagerness make him go too impetuously, too rashly, too quickly forwards. And that's the kind of approach that we need to take still, I feel. But we are picking up the pace a bit, but not too quick, that we miss things, important things. But it's the active bit. It's the going forward with active energy. We're not just mulling things over. We're putting things into practice. And I said that one of the ways of which to connect yesterday, where we were talking about creative energy and connecting with creative energy, it was either yesterday or Friday. It was approached as we were coming up to the weekend. And we're saying that to connect with that creative energy, just do something creative for the fun of it, for just getting the energy flowing, it doesn't matter what it is, find something you enjoy. And don't worry about the end result. We can figure out how, about what it is that we want to put the energy into later on, what we actually want as an end result. We were talking about just connecting with creative energy. And that's the aim, to connect with the energy, not necessarily to achieve a particular result with it, but just to connect with it. We previously talking about setting intentions as well and ideas. So we've got those, and then we've connected with the energy. The next step for us would be to bring the two together, to put that creative energy to use through action, just doing, being creative. And we started that by just being generally creative. We've been anything, not worried about what it's tied to, what it may or may not achieve. By doing some creative action, that's how we've connected with it. And this echoes that and asks us to continue doing that. But also with the Knight of Swords, it's beginning to move that creative energy towards our intentions, towards our actual goals of what we want to achieve. It's that beginning process to move actively from the general creative energy to focused energy towards our goals and the execution of our plans. So that's what we're getting ready for. So we're moving into that phase. The pace at which we do that is up to us and our personal circumstances. But what this card is saying to us as we leave behind the weekend and go into the new week, this is what we're going into. We're going to act on our ideas. Will they all work out the way that we want? Not necessarily. Maybe, maybe not. But the important thing is that we have to start doing something. And then when we start acting and seeing how things are working out, we adapt. We adapt our actions and our responses to how things are developing. But we have to start somewhere at some point. And that's the message of the Knight of Swords, is that it's time to start. It doesn't matter exactly what you start. You got to start somewhere. And now's the time to do that. It may take you a while to get towards the achievement of your goals, but if you're working actively towards fulfilling them by starting with the first step or the preparatory step, the preparation stage for it, and that's not just thinking about it, that's actually doing the preparation work, doing things that get the foundations ready. We talked about that too. So it's more of an active energy to be doing something about what we've been thinking about. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. The Flower Wand. Any kind of wands, its action, its purpose. We're directing energy. What was once will no longer allow for what must come to be. It is time to let go. And this is an important message too, in the sense of sometimes the way we've done things in the past, they were good for their time, but the methods we used, the ways that we did things then worked for then, but are no longer suitable for now, the next stage of our lives. You know, as much as they were good back then, they're not going to allow or to achieve what we want, for what we want to come next. So we need to let go of some of the old practices, the old habits, and we need to develop new things that will allow the new to come in. And maybe part of the first steps that we take is to work out what we're going to let go of and what methods we're going to get rid of and what practices we're going to bring in, that we need to bring in. That might be our first task. Okay, so let's get active, let's get preparing, let's get things done. So that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with 10. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.